Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, and today we are delving into season 4 of The Expanse with the very first episode. I am really excited, a little scared after the last season, the last episode, the last 3 seasons. Shit goes down, shit gets real, and now we are venturing beyond even our system into other systems. We are going after a thing that we don't understand that was responsible for destroying the race that built the proto-molecule. If we're not going after it, we are aware that it's out there somewhere, and definitely a huge threat and risk to all of us because it's so far beyond what we're prepared to deal with as humans right now. And we have Gunny on the Rocinante. Hopefully she is joining the crew. We have Melba and Anna together. Also, I'm pretty sure it's just Anna. I don't know why I insist on calling her Anna. And we have we just have a lot of stuff that's going on. Christian is back. I hope we're gonna see a lot more of her this season. I'm gonna stop rambling so we can watch it, but Happy New Year, because everyone is watching this in 2021. We made it through 2020. There's no guarantee that 2021 is gonna be any better, but we're gonna hope, you know. We're gonna hope. And with that said, let me stop rambling and let's just get into season 4. Season 4!
Unidentified Belter ships. You are entering restricted space. Veer off now or we will fire!
Wait, what's going on? Is that like the original ring? Barracuda? Like Barracuda,
This is the
maybe?
UNN Tripoli. Shut down your drive now or we will fire!
This is a refugee ship.
Mama, I'm scared.
Whatever happens, we will be together.
Why?
You are not authorized to fire inside the ring space. Baba Piccola, the OPA orders you to comply.
We will not. Go! 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 Go!
Low-key, honey, right now.
Go!
8 months later.
Did you speak to Naomi?
It was lovely meeting her, except it was through a screen. Such a shame she couldn't come down to see the farm.
Mom.
That was a long trip you were on.
What happened though? Like, we're back, it's 8 months later? Like, where did we go? What did we see?
For your next long haul.
Don Quixote, I fucking knew it was
I think
gonna
I
be.
need to reread this.
What did you see out there?
Yeah.
It's hard to put into words.
Can you try? Flashback.
Gonna be a real turd floater, huh?
Still sees Miller.
Perfect words for every occasion.
Hey, are we going to the ring?
We're going to New York.
The hell's in New York?
Secretary General of the United Nations who summoned
You
me.
can ask her. Tell her to let you go through the ring.
I have 100 times. I'll bring it up again.
She says no, I'm
But
assuming.
something must have changed if she wants to talk.
Uncle Penga, Tawanda, or El Belta, Full Penga, Tawanda. Okay.
He's trying. Oh, they're trying. That's so cute. That's so cute.
Agonizing.
Yes, it was.
I get one vid message a month now. Didn't have anyone to call.
She's in
Okay.
jail.
They coming down the well?
Nope.
I don't think
A lot of
Amos.
past in my past, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna skip it.
Can I bother you again sometime?
He probably doesn't care.
Sure thing, Peaches.
Peaches. He does care.
Are you familiar with the Barba Piccola?
Refugee ship from Ganymede. One of the 4 that slipped through the ring before the blockade went up. They're never heard from again.
We heard from them again. The Belters have been installing comm relays through the ring gates.
So that was in the beginning.
Prioritizing those 4 systems. By some miracle, the Belters in this world survived. They're calling the planet Ilus.
Ilus was a brother of Ganymede.
Oh, yeah.
Who gives a fuck? I didn't bring you here to teach me mythology. They also found this.
What? I'm scared. Just show me.
That looks like the work of the proto molecule.
Ooh. Wait, is it?
I want you to go to Ilus.
Yeah, I figured. Did that look like a beach to anyone else?
I need to know what is really going on over there. Is Ilus a ghost town or another fucking Eris?
And if it is another Eris?
Evacuate the Belters. Destroy the proto molecule if you can. And get the hell out of there.
Oh, we're going on a trip, y'all! Miller's getting what he wants.
Nice of Avasarala to clear up our salvage claim.
How'd she look?
Fine.
No, I mean, like, what was she wearing?
Oh. What?
Good to be home. Avasarala's worried it could be.
I mean, she's gorgeous, don't get me wrong.
I opened those gates. So I'm responsible if anything comes through
We
them.
all open those gates.
All right.
Mars, okay, so I'm assuming Gunny is gonna be here. I was hoping she was on the run. Rosanate, but no. So she's not in the Navy anymore, obviously. Firehawks!
Don't miss your deadline.
That's us.
Mars is better.
Hey, Bobby.
Nice to see you, Flyboy.
Just passing through the neighborhood. Thought I'd check in live for a change. How you doing?
Getting by? I saw the news you're heading to the ring. Are you going to New Terra?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
There's proto-molecule down there.
Yeah. So it would appear.
It's nice to know Martians have to go through this as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they get to train for years in 1G.
Oh, okay. So that's it. It's just...
How am I doing?
Good.
One big happy family now, I guess.
You've been busy, eh?
On the gas station on the new frontier. I'm putting in a souvenir shop.
Be a lot of business after the blockade lifts.
How is your back?
It
Yeah.
hurts when I move. Which means nerves are regrowing, so that's good.
Okay, so that's good. So she's gonna be able to walk again.
For Illis,
That's right.
with James Holden on a gunship, you're going to get the Belters off that planet.
We're going to make sure it's safe.
Safe.
They were foolish to think they could live there.
It's not foolish to want free air and free water and a home for their children.
We are creatures of space.
Everyone should have the right to decide for themselves.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kamina judges her for choosing Holden.
We're through the ring.
Thanks for the ride.
What are we supposed to... Wait!
What was that?
Hang on to that uniform. Keep him tip-top. You can be damn sure there are plenty more wars coming.
I mean, I'm sure she's right, but...
You have to trust your gut.
Well, the last time I did that, it didn't work out so well, did it?
We were all flying blind, Pampa.
Me more than you.
Only because my friend had a boyfriend with an imaginary friend who told us how to power that station down.
And I thought he was a madman. It turns out to be a prophet.
It's possible to be both.
First scientists ever to study a whole new biome.
Oh, she's really...
We're making history.
Oh, I know her. You know that actress.
We gave them a percentage of the take,
It's that
300k, topped up their water tank, send them on their way.
From Torchwood, Game of
Yeah, the
Thrones.
company called it a win.
Hey, I name a new bug after you.
Belters fighting for their freedom? Maybe? So Owen from Torchwood survived. sure that's the guy who sent the message to Holden. So, yeah, I don't think that they're gonna be working together. Oh no. Okay. I was like, that would be so dramatic, like, and scary. Those are the belters, so did they not do it?
Holden, do not put your dick in it. It's fucked enough already.
It's good advice.
I mean, she's not wrong, but. Oh, is this the first planet that Naomi's been on? You know, she's only ever been in space, right? Letting her go first because she's never experienced this kind of thing before. Oh, yeah. It's, balance gets fucked up. You got it. New world.
You not gonna let them take us from our land.
Nobody's doing anything to anybody.
We're here to help.
Welcome, Coach Away. I'm the administrator of the settlement.
Jim Holden.
Captain Holden, Chief Murtry. Welcome to New Terra. Come with me, I'll give you a lay of the land.
You here for help us? I am there.
All right, easy there, partner.
Jesus!
Everybody put your guns down.
Amos just joins in. What the fuck is that?
Take cover!
Inside, yeah, go inside!
You okay?
Fuck was that?
Yeah. That's the question here. It's some kind of creature, maybe? Did it just move? Did that just move? Nah. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. Don't you do it. So we're still going for the cliffhangers in this season. I see. I respect it. All right, you guys. So I thought that was a really cool and interesting start to the new season. I am really excited. I'm kind of sad because I know the new seasons now have 10 episodes again instead of, I think the first season had 10. And these have 10 again, these just have 10 again, right? Instead of 13. So that kind of makes me sad. I'm already in the single digits for episodes left this season now. I'm kind of sad about it, I'm not gonna lie. But that being said, I really liked this. I did notice, and maybe it's just in my mind, maybe it's just because the tone was going to change no matter what, because where we went to where we are now. But I did notice some things that might have been due to Amazon's takeover of the Expanse. The Rocinante looked a little bit different. It was much more blue this season, which that's just a coloring thing. I don't know how, what the correct terminology is for it, but there was a lot of blue tones in it, which there always was, but there was also red and a little bit different tones. This was very blue, very cool toned, and it looked a little bit cleaner. It looked by cleaner, I'm trying to describe it, but it looked the design just looked a little bit different. A little bit cleaner, a little bit bigger, a little just different than what we've seen from the Rocinante before. And again, I don't know if that's just me, because it's been a week since I watched this, because I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break, but y'all can tell me. it just looked, the coloring of everything looked like the tone, maybe like the actual like tone of it, like cool tone, warm tone, looked a little different. And yeah, I think it looks really good still. It looks really great. In fact, it might look better even. It just looks different. I can't describe it other than that. It just looks a little different. Like the styling is just a tiny bit different. Obviously, like Naomi's mohawk is gone, which I think is probably just a character choice versus it going from sci-fi to Amazon. But I do miss it, honestly. I miss it. I miss it. And Amos's hair is a little, like, everybody's just styled like the tiniest bit differently. Like the tiniest. Like, it's not out of character or weird or anything like that. It just looks the tiniest bit different. Am I crazy? Tell me below if you notice this as well. And again, that's just a small thing. I think the episodes are a little bit longer too, which, like, I'm not complaining about, because give me more Expanse. Yes, please. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, speaking of things that have changed, we are now 8 months into the future, and I'm a little sad that, like, we don't know what exactly happened in those 8 months, because it kind of looked like, at least my impression of the end of season 3 was that they were going off into a new system and gonna explore that. But it kind of seems like maybe that's not what happened. So I don't know. Did it? Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out what happened in those 8 months. I don't know. It was nice to see Holden and his mom, to see him back on Earth and to get to have a little moment with her. The Don Quixote reference, you know, with the book and everything. Holden is that guy, you know? So I really liked that, because it harkens back to all of that from season 1, which I think is really cool. And we got Miller back again. Y'all, I think we're going to get to keep Miller. I think we're going to get to keep him for at least a little while longer. And it's funny because my fiance is really close to the episode where we lose Miller, and so that's gonna suck for him because Miller is one of his favorite characters. And so it's gonna be hard for me, but I'm going to keep my composure and not give away that we kind of a little bit get Miller back. Not fully. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. Sorry guys, I want to talk about like every single thing, but then I also don't want to just recap the episode for you guys. So let me try to figure out a way to say things that's not just recapping, that's just me being excited. A small thing, I really liked Amos and Clarissa's sort of moments that they had where she sent him the message from prison where she currently is. I do kind of hope that she can get out of there at some point, but I don't know. I mean, it's like she deserves to be there, but also she kind of was instrumental in helping save the entire human race. So like, shouldn't there be some sort of balance out of that? I don't know. Anyway, I really liked her and Amos's scene. He called her Peaches, which is really interesting. I don't know. I'm curious to see that going forward. Also, Amos did not choose to go down to Earth and visit anybody, which I didn't think he would. I still kind of am of the notion that he is like whoever he was before he was Amos Burton is, you know, he said you had to die to get out of Baltimore, right? So I think that he is dead and he presumed the identity of Amos Burton. That's still my theory. That's still, I could be way off. Don't tell me, but obviously he couldn't go back to Earth then because, like, you know, I love Amos. You know, I want to know everything about Amos. I know that season 5 is giving us all of the Amos stuff, or a lot of it, at least from what people are telling me, but you guys don't spoil anything. I'm not on season 5. I'm on season 4. I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there. I'm only 9 episodes away now from being there, but I'm not there yet, and I'm willing to wait. I love my Amos. I'm willing to wait. Speaking of characters that I love, unfortunately, I was wrong yet again. Yet a fucking again. And Bobby has not joined the crew of the Rocinante, which high-key makes me sad as fuck. Like, she's living a civilian life on Mars because she was She refused to sign this bullshit piece of paper, basically, that said that Mars was right and she was wrong. That's my assumption based off of her conversation with her possible new love interest. I don't know. So yeah, she's just living a boring civilian life, which I don't think Bobby is made for. I think that she needs to be on Ilus/New Terra with everyone else, discovering shit, fixing shit, being awesome at shit. I want her with everyone else, okay? This is what I desire. Expanse is great about giving me things that I want. So like, can you give me this one thing? Please and thank you. Also, as a small side note, I know that people have told me that there are like little references to fans, reactors in season 4, I think especially. And I did see on Mars the Firehawks thing, which I'm assuming is a reference to us, the Screaming Firehawks fans. And like, do I kind of feel like I was in Expanse now? A little bit, you know? I'm a little bit. That's so stupid, I know. I also noticed the character named Rana, who, of course, I know who Rana is from the Normies. She is my favorite one of them, so yeah. And yeah, so that's really cool. I know that there are other hints throughout the season. I never watch reactors reacting to other to shows I react to, because I don't want their reaction to something and their theories about something to impact and alter my feelings about something or my perspective of something or my theories of something. You know what I mean? Believe me, when I am caught up and done with The Expanse, I will be watching all of the reactions, all of them. That being said, I might miss references to reactors and stuff. So if there is a reference that I miss, and obviously I'm going to cut stuff out, but except for the instance that Belinda told me about in the comments, I'm probably going to miss a lot of other references to certain things, to fans and stuff. So if I do, just let me know what they are, because I think that's really cool that The Expanse is doing that. Slash did that, and yeah. The next thing that I want to talk about is Ilus/New Terra. So in the beginning, we saw Belter ships that were refugees just trying to get through the ring because they don't, at least my understanding is they didn't really have anywhere to go after Ganymede was destroyed. So they are just, you know, in the spirit of Belters, just fucking going, you know? They're just going. And so the ship, which is not called the Barracuda, which is what I thought it was, it's Barra something. And it got through the ring. Like a bunch of other ships got shot down, and they were one of 4 that got through the ring. And those 4, I think, went to different systems. And I don't know if they got communications from all of them, or if they got communications from some of them, or what, but this particular ship sent back communication that they had landed on a planet that was sustainable for life, at least human life, if not Belter life, because as we learned from Kamina, Belters come from space, they are of space, and it's very difficult for them to live lives on Earth, which we already knew because Naomi is very much struggling to try to get her body ready to experience life on a planet, you know, because space. Anyway, all of that to say, Christian got the news. She wanted to talk to Holden because, you know, obviously they've dealt with the protomolecule before. So she sent Holden and them to land on the planet, see if it's going to be another Eros or if it actually is a safe, habitable planet, which they can maybe send people to. And yeah, determine the best course of action going forward. And obviously the Belters on the planet are not very happy about this. I think it's really interesting, and it's kind of indicative of the way Belters are treated in general, that the Belters named it Ilus, right? Which is apparently a brother to Ganymede, mythology, all that stuff, which Christian had a great line about. And it's kind of funny because, like, I took mythology in college, so I should actually know this stuff. Like, we studied Norse mythology, we studied Greek mythology, lots of mythologies. It's been a minute though. But anyway, I think my point was, That's what they named it, I'm gathering. And then Earth was like, oh, New Terra, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, New Earth. So I feel like that's just kind of indicative of the relationship that the Belters and the Inners have, which is that there's no respect kind of given to the Belters from the Inners. They're like, oh, you named it this? Like, okay, but like, we're just gonna name it this. And yeah, at least that's what I gathered was happening. If I gathered that wrong and it's not really meant to be indicative of that, let me know. But anyway, we're traveling there. We landed. We got to experience Naomi being adorable and, you know, experiencing existing on a planet for the first time. She had a little stumble because she lost her sense of balance because, you know, her center of gravity was thrown off by looking at the sky. And that was cool. And then we saw them go to the village town where everybody is. And they were kind of talking. They were talking to the Belters. And then Owen from Torchwood came up and he started, you know, his Earth shit. And then this Belter guy's like, oh, they're traitors, and like this whole conflict was happening. And then this sky mist, black cloud of tiny metal birds came and it attacked, kind of, and then they had scrapes on their faces, and then it flew away, and then Holden like picked up a tiny triangle piece of it, and I swear it moved. I swear it moved. Fucking swear it moved. And it looked like it might have had like feathers on it or some shit. I feel like it reminds me of something that happened on Stargate once on another planet, but I could be wrong. I could be way off. But we don't know who attacked the Edward Israel when they were landing and a bunch of people died. So I assumed it was the Belters, but then the Belters were helping like it wasn't them, and then now this happened. So I'm assuming maybe the planet itself is fighting back. I don't know. Obviously we're gonna find out more going forward. This is my working theory right now. Also, I looked it up after the episode, and the actress that looked so familiar to me is Jenny Mills from Sleepy Hollow. That's why I knew her. I knew her. I was like, girl, who the hell are you? That's who she is. If you've seen Sleepy Hollow, you know. She was really good in that. The show itself, I'm not happy with how it ended, but that's a whole different discussion for a whole different day. In this, I do want her to live, and I'm interested in her. And Owen. They were kind of the two characters that they obviously focused on in the shuttle, so I'm assuming that they're going to have some importance going forward. Also, the one lady who, she looked really familiar to me too. Like the main Belter lady on the planet. She was also the one with her husband and daughter in the beginning, so I assume she's also important going forward. She wasn't the main one. She wasn't like the head, but like we saw her a lot, if that makes sense. I don't know, you guys. Like I said, I don't really know what's going on. This is the first episode. I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. I've heard that some people might not like season 4 as much as they do 3, and it seems like 5 now from some of the things I've been getting, but I've seen 1 episode. I'm a fan. There's definitely a tonal shift from the last season to this one, but I'm really excited. Exploring new worlds and shit, like you guys. I'm a Star Trek fan. I come from Star Trek, Stargate, you know, like this, explore new worlds. Yes, this, sign me the fuck up. Like, I'm ready. You know, I'm ready. I'm gonna stop rambling now because I need to go edit this, have it up for you guys. So please let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. And until next time. Bye, guys.